Got a little helicopter activity this morning. What I want to do is take the SIG MPX and give you an example at different distances of the sound of this gun with and without a silencer. And what we have here is the Silencer Co. Octane, which is a 45 caliber. This particular one's 45 caliber. Can you see that? Yeah, maybe. But it will work with 9mm. It also works with 22. So we're going to put it on this 9mm subgun here and show you the difference. And what I'm doing is I'm going to shoot it at different distances away from the camera, because it really makes a big difference. When you're close to the camera, the automatic volume circuitry in the camera will cause everything to sound kind of the same. So you don't understand the big difference between with and without. And I'm hoping this will show it to you very clearly. So stand by. So what did we learn from all that? Well, number one, we learned that suppressors do make a difference. We all know that. We also know that they don't make a gun as quiet as Hollywood would have you think, but then pretty much everything Hollywood makes us think is wrong. So there's that. The other thing is that the camera equipment, the audio equipment inside the typical video camera, iPhone, Android phone, whatever, it has automatic gain control circuitry in it. So it's going to prevent the loudest sounds from damaging the soundtrack or what have you. It's a little man in there with the volume control. Well, that is a problem, because when you're filming up close, the sound of a gun is just unbelievably loud compared to other normal things. So the camera just doesn't capture it right. This is why I backed off so far, and I think you could tell a huge difference in the sounds. As it got further away, you could hear more of the echo, because what happens is the camera pushes down the sound and then brings it back up. Well, if it does, when you're real close, it pushes it way down and brings it back up, so you just hear sort of the tail end of the echo. But when you get further out, it pushes down a little and comes up, so you really get to hear most of the sound, which is why in the video I mentioned that the shots at 30 yards, to me, sounded louder than the shots at 10 yards, because the camera had not suppressed it so much. Conversely, at the same time, the camera is not suppressing the softer suppressing the suppressor. It's not suppressing the suppressor sound as much. So you get this, and so that can make the suppressor sound artificially loud, which is why I'm trying to get it far enough away that we kind of take all that automatic stuff out of the circuit. Sorry about all the blah blah tech talk, but I really appreciate you watching this. Comment below and subscribe. Tell folks you like it. Share it with anybody, and come back and see us next time. Thanks.